Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to see a brief introduction about the research and what is the definition of the research. So this is the first video on the research methodology. In the subsequent videos, we will learn about the objectives of research, the different types of research, and how to define a research problem, and what is the necessity of defining a problem, how to review the literature, and what are the features of a good research design, and how can we collect the data samples, and about the sampling distribution, and what are the design of experiments and Taguchi approach. So these we are going to see in brief about the research methodology. So now we will see the introduction about the research. A research is a scientific investigation. So investigation means search for new facts and ideas. So it is a scientific investigation. So we are searching for something. So we are going to find out a solution for a particular problem. Right? So it is a scientific investigation. So we cannot make any blind assumptions for a research. So we are investigating it in a scientific manner. So investigation means search for new facts and ideas. So here we are searching for the new facts and the ideas. For example, so there is a crime scene. So in the crime scene, so based on the objects available in the crime scene, so the investigator has to find out who is the criminal. Okay, so he will derive the conclusions based on the objects available in that present particular scene. Right. So this is a small example of the investigation. So it is a movement from unknown to the known. So we are moving from unknown to the known thing. So here in the crime investigation, so we are moving from the unknown to the known. That means we don't know who is the criminal. So after searching based on the evidences available at the crime scene, so we will know the criminal, right? So we are moving from the unknown to the known. So there are two purposes of the research, that is the discovery of new facts and verification of the old ones. So the second thing, that is the verification of old ones, is the concept used in business environment. Okay, so there are two purposes for the research methodology, that is the discovery of new facts and verification of old ones. So we are finding the new things and we are verifying the old ones to dynamically change that particular environment. Common sense knowledge based on the accumulated experiences, prejudices and beliefs of the people is often contradictory and inconsistent. On the other hand, scientific observations are based on verifiable evidence or systematic body of proof that can be cited. So a researcher cannot cannot apply his own assumptions or beliefs or experiences for the research, because it may result in a contradictory or inconsistent result. But if a researcher is applying the scientific observations to prove or to verify a particular evidence, then it will be accepted and the result will be a reliable solution. For example, so we are taking some of the common sense statements, that is, a man is more intelligent than women, married men remain happier than single people, rural people are more hardworking than urban people. So these are some common sense statements. So these are based on some common sense knowledge. And so these common sense statements will be always contradictory and inconsistent. So this common sense knowledge statements will vary based on the different on each individual. Okay, so the statements will vary, right? So each person will think in a different way. So that's why that kind of statements are not consistent. If suppose, so if you take these common sense statements and if you are verifying it through a scientific manner means, so it will be the result. So in the scientific research, it will result that woman is as intelligent as man. So here the scientific research finds that woman is as intelligent as man, and there is no association in happiness and marriage, and hard work is not related to environment alone. Okay, so these are the differences between the common sense knowledge and the scientific research. Okay, so the common sense statements will differ from each individual. Research. So what is meant by research? So means again and again. We are searching for something again and again until we find out the solution. So here the research means, so we have a problem and we want to find the solution for that problem. So how can we find the solution for that particular problem means by again and again searching for that solution in a scientific manner. So we are applying some scientific experiments to reach the solution. So here the data search may be numerical or non-numerical on the basis of collected data. So they will draw the conclusions. So here we are searching for the solutions. That particular search may be of two types, that is a numerical or non-numerical. So on the basis of the collected data, they will draw the conclusions. So the research will collect some of the data, and based on the statements he will draw or infer some conclusions. So in this way they will find out the solution for the particular problem. So how can we define a research? Research is an organized and systematic way of finding answers to the questions. So it is a way of finding the answers to the questions. That means we are searching for the solution. So based on the taken problems, we are searching for the solution. So how we are going to search for the solution? So it will be in a organized and a systematic way. What is meant by systematic way here? So systematic means it is a different set of procedures and steps that we will follow. So there are certain things in the research process that are always done in order to get the most accurate results. So for example, so if you want to prepare some coffee. So if you want to prepare some coffee means, so you have to follow some step-by-step procedure, right? So first of all we have to boil the milk and then add some coffee and sugar and mix it well. So these are some step-by-step process to prepare the coffee. And what is meant by organized here? Organized means it is a structure or method in going about doing the research. Okay, so organized means very well planned. It is a planned procedure, not a spontaneous one. So it is focused and limited to a specific scope. Okay, so it is limited and focused to a specific scope. Suppose in the given example, that is the coffee preparation. So if you want to prepare the coffee, first of all we need the ingredients for the coffee, right? We need the coffee powder, so we need sugar and milk. So if all these ingredients are available, then only we can prepare coffee. So without the ingredients we can't prepare the coffee, right? So if you want to prepare the coffee, then the ingredients must be available. So it must be planned. So all the ingredients must be available. So here the organized means it must be well planned, or it must be a structured or method. It is a structure or method or well planned thing. And the next one is finding answers to the questions. So we are finding the answers to the questions. So finding answers is the end of all the research. So whether it is the answer to a hypothesis or even a simple question, so research is successful when we find the answers. So sometimes the answers may be no also, but it is still an answer. And questions are the center to the research. So if there is no question, then there is no answer also. So research is focused on the relevant, useful and important questions. Without a question, research has no focus, drive or purpose. Okay. So this is all about the introduction and the definition of the research. So in the next video, we will learn about the objectives of the research. Thanks for watching my video.